Good morning, fish peoples. We had some visitors this weekend, and one of them was a little girl. And she said, I showed her all my tanks. She was very interested. Uh, all the freshwater tanks are downstairs, the saltwater tanks are upstairs. And she said, why do the tanks look different between downstairs and upstairs? I said, the upstairs are all saltwater. And she said, why do they look different? And I said, do you mean why does the saltwater look more clear? She said, yeah. It's a very good question. Here's an example. This is a 75-gallon tank. I did a 50% water change on this tank on Saturday. Today's Monday. Look at it. It's already a little bit dingy. Uh, and now let's go look at a saltwater tank. Okay, here's the saltwater tank. Look at the water. I haven't done a water change in this tank in like 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. And look how clear it is. You can see all the way through. Looks like the fish are floating in air. So why is that? Well, there's one major reason and a couple of minor reasons. Let's go look at them. Okay, here's the reason is because in saltwater aquariums, we start with pure water. So the water runs through this. On the right there's a mechanical, the filter. On the left is a carbon, the filter. On top of that is a reverse osmosis, the filter. Then the water runs through DI resins. Then it finally comes down into your container. So the tap water, it flows right into that. Now look at this. On each side of this, I got what's called a TDS meter. I moved my microphone, which is it measures the total dissolved solids or total dissolved salts, whichever way you want to call it. So it's on either side of this DI, the resin. So the water's not running right now, so it's just got some number there. So let me turn the water on. Now it's going to just start out with tap water. Do you see it going up? It's going to go really, really high. It's going to go up to like 200 and something, right? And eventually it'll come back down to about 5. But you see it going up really, really fast. But the meter on this other side here is coming out of the DI resin. You see it reads zero. So the water we start with is very, very pure. So that is the main reason why they look so different, because the fish downstairs are the fresh water and all they're going to get is the tap water. Let's look at the minor reasons. Okay, so here are the reasons. We have a filtration, the system, which contains this thing you're looking at here, which is a protein, the skimmer. And what that does is, because the salt water is so dense, you can inject air into it and cause all of the ickies, the muck in the water, to ride up on the bubbles, and you collect it in a cup. It's called skim mate, and you throw that away every day, or in my case, I do. So it really, really keeps the water clean. Also, since the saltwater fish are from the ocean, they're used to very high currents. So you can really have a high flow rate of your the system, which is constantly filtering out the stuff in that mechanical, the filter there is a filter sock. So the filtration is much, much better in a freshwater tank, and primarily because of that protein, the skimmer. So those are the reasons why it always looks so much cleaner.